Good job.
Chili running everywhere.
Where are all the microphones?
Stolen directly from the back door.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
You stole what?
yeah. Nothing. No pictures, no comment. Shut that! Crotch attack! Don't let this happen to you. You're supposed to zip that up. Furniture cracks, the plaster walls, the plush rub spiral of Evo.
I don't know what to do unless put a condenser on that cake. This is real good. Okay, now do the same thing with like middle tom, middle left, middle right, floor. Middle left, middle right, floor. Just do it like that. Keep it simple.
Oh, and when I ask you, say Charlie is about, because I'm not gonna be in. I'm not gonna be asking the question because the sound is different. Just say Charlie's about so and so or whatever.
Gulp.
All right.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Charlie is about. There's like old people like driving by really slow.
I think this is like something
This-
like for real or
Well, it's
something.
them again.
Oh. All right, we're rolling. Whenever you're
So does
ready.
everybody else sit there and tell you what their songs are
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, just I mean, don't. All right, start on Charlie.
Okay.
Tell me what Charlie's about.
I guess the story behind Charlie is it's a song about jealousy, about I guess a best friend being replaced, and I guess half of it is I guess real life history and things that I saw in movies and stuff like that, like where you see a movie and you kind of identify with the moment or whatever. Have you ever seen My Own Private Idaho? There's this scene where like River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves are like best friends, and they go to Italy or something, and then like Keanu Reeves says he's like fallen in love with this girl, and like before River Phoenix can think anything about it, he's like about to say something, and he turns around and they're already leaving in the taxi, and the girl's dog's like chasing after the taxi, and like there's this moment where you realize that he kind of feels like the dog, or like I don't know, at least that's what I got from it. And I don't know, I'd seen the movie before, but when I was writing the song, that for some reason, like, what? For some reason that really hit home, like with the whole mood of the song. I kind of wanted to, I guess, put myself in the place of the dog, and I guess in that respect, the song, like if you were like somebody's best friend, and like you were replaced by something, like especially if you were like, I guess, like 13 years old, and you didn't exactly understand like what was going on with like sexual attraction and girlfriends and stuff like that. They're spinning. You'd feel like suddenly you didn't have any like place in the world anymore. Like you thought you had it all figured out and you knew exactly what was going on, and you were really good friends with somebody, and then suddenly like the carpet's ripped out from underneath you, and that's what the song's about. It's like I suddenly having an identity crisis and not knowing who or what you are, but all you know is that you're completely outraged by what's going on, and it's like you want some sort of revenge or something, or at least some sort of explanation. So that's what it is. Oh my god. Like I said, a lot of the songs are real, I guess, autobiographical, and they're things that I'm trying to deal with in my own life, so I can sort of get them off my chest, or like, I guess like exercising demons or whatever, which is a good thing because like when you are performing the songs, I don't know, I jerk around and dance and stuff, and it's kind of like I'm trying to work all that stuff out of my head and out of my body so I can just, I guess, not dwell on my problems or just things that I'm upset about. And that song is about, I guess,
Your brother?
my brother, but it's mostly about when I was coming out of the closet, I guess. People, especially girls, would frequently mistake me for my twin brother, who's straight. And this one in particular, I'm not gonna say who she was. I was walking down the street with my friend John, and she was across the street, and she started waving. She was like, "Hey, Peter," and actually she didn't say the name. She just was like, "Hey," And I said actually what became the chorus to the song. I said maybe she thinks I'm Peter, and then I said maybe she thinks I'm straight, and we just started laughing and laughing. And I said right then I want to make that into a song, because me and my twin brother are really similar, but that one fact about us, the fact that he's straight and I'm gay, makes us totally different people, and it's a source of frustration. That I don't know. Now that I've written the song and we like perform it and stuff, I don't have that big of a problem with it. But it's called Repeater just because I don't know. It's a silly play on words, and it was kind of a thing that happened repeatedly. So it's not that deep.
Has he ever asked you what it's about?
No, Peter seems really proud that I wrote the song.
Oh.
He's like, play Repeater. I don't know. It's kind of a funny song to sit there and say. It's kind of like if anybody doesn't know I'm gay, and if they sit there and listen to the lyrics that I'm screaming out, then they'll know that I'm not straight by the end of that song.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me what parking lot Rex is about.
I don't know what these are about.
Oh, for your information,
Okay.
Parking Lot Wreck is it's about like when you have problems and people are excuse you. When you have problems and people need to, I decided like it's sort of like a self-remedy that people need to prioritize their problems, because some people they just take the littlest thing that's going wrong in their life and they like blow it out of proportion, and they just put a huge boulder on their back and they're like, oh, poor me. So to me, I was like, if you compare problems to like car accidents, some problems or some things that are going in you wrong are like horrible, like your head goes through the windshield and you could die, or you could be hospitalized for life or have to have an arm cut off or something, terrible. But most problems I've decided are just parking lot wrecks, and like it's just something simple like like a dent in a car or a scratch, and then you could just make like sometimes you don't even have to call the cops. You can just make a deal with the person and say, listen, this was a really stupid accident and we can just make peace and go our separate ways. And that's basically what the song's about. It's like saying don't take life too seriously, because things could be much worse. So that's what Parking Lot Wreck's about.
Never had any.
Me?
Yeah, just I guess free form or something.
For me, I would like to kind of do this and not necessarily make money doing it, but making a living doing this, kind of creating in this kind of situation. I guess that's.
Yeah.
What about you?
Follow your bliss.
Yeah. It's self-employed.
Do what makes you happy or whatever.
Yeah.
Are you happy doing this?
Yeah. How about you? It's like self-help.
I guess for me, like a goal, or I guess the lead singer or whatever.
Spastic lead.
I always like try to play the role of like some sort of I guess businessman gone mad, or somebody who's like looks professional, but internally all the stuff's not working, and somebody who feels like they're slowly becoming a robot, or because society in general wants you to become this this crumbling gigantic mannequin of yourself, paper mache out of money. And inside you're just getting more and more unhappy, but nobody can tell because you got the suit and you got the look and a big happy smile painted from your own blood. But I think the goal is to sort of say, I guess, ask people to just remedy their own problems by just sort of like Phew. Do you smell that?
Mhm.
By I guess by spazzing out and just, God
Something
damn,
on fire.
it smells like burning plastic.
Tires.
My soul is on fire. Alabama's burning.
It is burning.
Good.
I think what I was trying to say before that lovely burning smell just inhabited our nostrils was sometimes I think about like what we do on CD, and then there's the lyrics and stuff, and hope that what I'm trying to accomplish, that like at least lyric wise, is make some sort of social statement saying that like, look, we don't have to be this way, like do what makes you happy and really ignore everything else, even if the world says it's you're a loser, or because to me it's you never escape high school, and it's your battery about to go out.
Yeah.
And like I guess high school wants you to go one way and like try to be in with the popular people and get in all the good clubs, but I think inside most people just want to do what they want to do and like say forget all of that. And I don't know, that's the idea I want to like resonate to people, I guess, is say go with what you feel is best and forget all the rest.